So we're in pedal assist 2. We're going up a pretty steep hill. It's about a quarter of a mile long. It's about 8% grade, something like that. And right now we're in gear 7. Let's gear down a little bit. We're gonna try to pedal up this thing. Pedal assist 2. Now, a couple other things I've noticed. One, it's got 7 gears, but when you shift, you know, a couple of the gears are grinding already, which means that the derailleur's probably not aligned perfectly. Could be the shipping that it happened, or it could just be that they didn't really take enough care to align the derailleur properly. It's not a big deal. I could probably go on YouTube and figure out how to do it myself or take it to a bike shop, but brand new bike, you would think that that wouldn't be a problem, so that's a little annoying. The other thing on a positive front is the display. Now, it doesn't have a backlight, so it's hard to see at night, but as you can see right now during the day, I mean, it is freaking huge, crystal clear, and luminous, and I love it. And the numbers are huge, like the 14.7 miles an hour right now, it just screams at you. So it's just a really nice display. I really like it. So there's that. Okay, so we're in 5th gear. I am pedaling, but not a lot. Like, I'm not exerting like tremendous force. And we're going 14.7 miles an hour up a pretty steep hill. So the thing's got some pull, you know, which is nice. Now, the little foldable pedals they give you, if you're gonna use it as a folding bike, which I am not, so let me get that straight. If you're gonna use it as a folding bike and you wanna be able to fold the pedals, then yeah, you probably wanna keep them. But as far as like, let's say you're not ever gonna fold the bike, you've got a truck, or you're never gonna take it anywhere, you're just gonna ride it, then functionally, they're very small, they're very cheap, and they're ugly. And so that's why I changed them. I got some really nice big ones, and just 1,000 times better, you know? Feels better, looks better, is better. So just something to think about. All right. So we got up that hill like nothing. Like I forgot that I was even on the hill when I was talking to you. So that gives you a sense of this 500 watt motor. It's pretty powerful, people. It's got some pull, you know? I bet I could get up it in pedal assist 1. I'm gonna try it another time. I rode the bike a lot the other day in pedal assist 1, and I was like really impressed. So I'm not wearing padded bike shorts. I'm wearing regular bike shorts, and I'm trying to test out this seat a little bit. And no complaints yet, but I will keep you apprised. Okay? All right, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, now, again, I'm still in pedal assist 2. I'm gonna put it down to like gear 1, which you can hear is grinding because it's not aligned properly. Gear 1, and I'm gonna see how hard it is at the base of a hill. This is like a 6% grade. How hard it is to A, get moving, because again, it doesn't start, pedal assist doesn't kick in or throttle until you like do a revolution of the pedals. And B, do I have enough pull to get me up this from a dead stop? Here we go. All right. Okay, now pedal assist just kicked in. Now I can upshift a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this thing, if you can get through that first revolution of the pedals, you're rock solid, especially in pedal assist 2. We're just killing it at 15 miles an hour. So really powerful motor, people. Really powerful motor. I think I have a teeny bit of a brake pad grinding. Not a lot, just a teeny bit. And there is some adjustability east and west on those, on the rotors that you can make to make the alignment better. So the brake pads aren't grinding, you know, so I got to do that. So another thing, some bikes you go on, they're just a little flimsy, you know. Dare I say, the Himalaya Cruiser, just everything doesn't feel nailed down. You know, it feels a little loosey-goosey. As opposed to like the Super 73, which is just like one solid mass, just hard as a rock, just feels like you're on a tank. This thing I lean more towards the Super 73. I mean, it's like, it's really beefy. You can tell by the frame and all that. It's solid, you know? Everything's nailed down tight, and you just feel like you're on a beast. Now, it is kind of heavy for a folding bike, but that being said, it's still just really solid. Some bikes just aren't, and this one really is. So, some definite positives for this bike. You saw my earlier video, my maiden voyage video, where I talk about the bike more in depth. I'm a fan. I like it. So, there you have it. Now, I'm in pedal assist 2, and I just got up to 21 miles an hour going down a little bit of a hill, and I almost outran the pedaling. So, like, I couldn't pedal anymore because I was going too fast. So, just a sense that in pedal assist 2 on flat, I can kind of go like 18 or so miles an hour, which is fine. As soon as you get going down like a hill, even in gear 7, you can't really pedal anymore past like 21. So, that tells me that if I'm in pedal assist 5, and this thing goes to like, let's say 23, 24 miles an hour, which I know it can, you can't really pedal anymore. You almost have to do throttle only. So, just a heads up. So a quick word on technical specifications. They call the bike 750 watt peak, which is kind of deceiving because it's really a 500 watt motor, which means normally it's at 500. It's putting out 500 watts. When you're going up like a steep hill where you're really freaking pushing the thing, it can peak out at 750. That's kind of deceiving. They should really call it a 500 watt. 99.9% of my bike manufacturers tell you the nominal wattage, not the peak. Let's see what else. Really ginormous battery, people. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the amp hours of a battery, but this is huge. It's really freaking big, and it I would imagine gives you long overall distance, range. For whatever reason, I'm forgetting what the wattage is at the moment, but I'll put it in my description. Is it 17.5? It's either 14.5 or 17.5 amp hours, which is a lot. I'll give that to you in the description. Compared to other foldable bikes in this range, even the 750 watt ones, this has the biggest battery. So yeah, like I'm going 28 right now, and I can't pedal, you know? So the sprocket isn't the biggest in the world, but it's big enough, especially when you're supposed to be only going 20 miles an hour. But I did go into the settings and make it so I can go faster, and I think in pedal assist I've gotten up to like 24, when before I made the change I can only go to 20. So if you go on YouTube, there's a gentleman who has a video that shows how to do that, and it's very easy. Very easy, like it takes literally 20 seconds. All right, just to do a little battery check-in. My trip odometer says I've gone 6.6 miles, and I have not lost a bar yet. So out of the 10 energy bars, I still have all 10. So whatever that tells you, it tells you. I don't know. There's a lot of variability in bike meter, you know, percentages and all that, but so far so good. So I'm gonna be hopping off here in about a mile, and we'll see if it goes down by then. All right, we're at our destination, and on this voyage we've gone 7.5 miles, and we still have full bars. Pedal assist 2. That's pretty good. Oh, no, it didn't. I was gonna say the bar just went down, but it didn't. See if I can get it to go down. When's it gonna go down, people? We're at almost 8 miles already. Like, really? It has to go down. Because then I start thinking, is it BS? Is it giving me false information? Well, again, so far so good. So, but that would lead you to believe, which this is not true, that if it can go 8 miles or more on one bar, and there's 10 bars, simple math, let's say this goes 80 miles, which, okay, it just went down. All right, now it's back up again. All right, it's starting to flicker, so I'm gonna say we're at about 7.8 miles, which, again, if you do the math, it's kind of impossible this thing could go that far. So, I don't know. I don't know how much faith I put into the battery meter, but so far we're rocking it at almost 8 miles, and the battery meter is just now starting to flicker down 1 bar, but it's still at 10 bars. It goes back up. So anyway, okay, we just lost a bar. Now it's back. I don't know. I'll let you figure out what that means. But all in all, so far pretty good on the battery. It's a little trail here. Hey, I'm digging these new pedals, people. These new red pedals. I like them way better than the stock pedals. Just my foot can sit on them way better. It's much bigger. Grip's better. The look is better. And the quality's better. So I appreciate the folding nature of the stock pedals, but I'm not gonna be taking this anywhere folded. You know, I've got a truck, so I really don't care. If you're not gonna ever like really have to fold the bike, then replace the pedals. They're just junk, you know. But I appreciate that they're foldable, because the bike's foldable, so you kind of have to have some junk foldable pedals, you know. But spend 20-30 bucks, get yourself some new pedals. Makes the bike look 1,000 times better, and the rideability is much better. I'm seeing squirrels, people. Squirrels. I think it's because it's getting colder, the squirrels aren't out as much. So I used to see squirrels every single time I rode. Now, not so much, but I did see some. So this thing goes through grass pretty freaking easy, people. Like, it's like nothing. It's like riding on a hard-packed trail, you know? It just pulls you through. You got nice carving capabilities with these nice tendas, you know? And it's just a seamless transition from concrete to dirt to grass. You know, I'm doing all this in pedal assist too, you know? I'm not even breathing hard, you know? So, pulls you through the grass real nice, like. Which I appreciate, and I think, you know, a lot of it's the motor, but also a lot of it's the tires. Trust me on that. I've ridden on so many different tires, and these Kendas, big double thumbs up on the Kendas. Kenda Crusades. Great freaking tires. Alright.
But I don't want to go.
Oh, I thought that lady was talking about it. We're gonna keep doing our grass assault. Right? Look at this. A lot of grass, people. A lot of grass. Alright. Still doing grass. Yeah. Comfy cozy on the grass.